Close your eyes. Stare to the deep darkness. Calm your breathing. Follow my voice. And imagine this. You suddenly wake up. An infinite number of rows on your left and right. It has no end. People standing next to you. Similar age, similar appearance. Wearing racing clothes, jumping and warming up. You take a look at yourself. You too are wearing the same racing clothes. Your body feels tight with the white outfit, pulls on your skin. You all look different, but the same. It gives you a weird vibe. In the midst of this confusion, you try to ask the contestant on your left, but no voice comes out. In fact, as you touch your mouth, it suddenly disappears. You do not feel it. Confusion turns into panic as you start feeling weak on the knees and your chest starts hurting. While fighting the urge to collapse and faint, you hear a grandiose sound. Can you hear me, subjects? Welcome to the race. Your objective is to race until the end. The track should take you around 45 minutes to reach the crossline, or less if you're fast enough. There are no rules. Your only objective is to reach the finish line. Run like your life depends on it. In fact, it does depend on it. As soon as the first one crosses the finish line, the other 15 million contestants will die immediately. Good luck, and may the odds be in your favor. You hear this, you take a deep breath to calm down. Study the environment, try to glance at the finish line, but as you squint your eyes, you see the track getting narrower and narrower. You think to yourself, there is no way all these people can race on this track. A sudden realization hits you. You are racing for your life, and there is no way out, and so are the others. As you are trying to process your thoughts, you hear a grave voice. People left and right starts running. Great! You are already left behind with your late start. You gather all of your power and start running. You manage to catch up to the herd, shoulder to shoulder, some pushing between themselves and others just fall and get stepped on. As the race progresses, the atmosphere becomes thick with tension and peril. Each moment is a relentless battle against overwhelming odds. The race is filled with the sound of struggle. Grit, sweat, and determination mark the faces of each competitor. They are driven by an unyielding will to survive, to be the one, the victor among millions. Every heartbeat is a drum of war, each breath a grasp of life. The stakes couldn't be any higher. As each participant confronts the brutal truth, only one can emerge victorious. Millions get thinned out to hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, to thousands, to a mere couple of hundred. You are still alive, yet hurt and injured. Every step you take is accompanied by a disturbing clack in your knees, a sound of bone cracking, signaling something is definitely wrong. Nevertheless, you have no option but to grit your teeth, set your gaze forward, and keep running. In this merciless environment, time stretches, with each second feeling like an eternity, and every meter conquered is a significant triumph. This is more than a test of your physical strength. It is a challenge to the resilience of your spirit. Thus, it's crucial to clear your mind and concentrate on the ultimate goal ahead. In this relentless struggle, every step you take becomes a monumental feat. The once massive crowd dwindles, leaving only a handful of competitors, each as determined and desperate as you are. The end is in sight, but so are your limits. Your muscles screams in agony, your breath comes in ragged gasps, and every ounce of your being urges you to stop, but something within you refuses to give in. Memories of the fallen, the sound of their defeat, fuel your resolve. You're not just running for survival now, you're running to honor your journey and the effort you put in. The final stretch is a blur of pain, determination, and sheer willpower. You push past the limit of your physical endurance, tapping into a primal force that drives you forward. Your competitors are just as strong, just as desperate. But you find an inner strength, a burst of speed you didn't know you possessed. Something you had, they didn't. And with that final push, you manage to take the lead. After a gruesome 45 minutes, you feel the wind pushing your back, and the finish line just a few inches away. And as you cross it, the world comes to a standstill. There is no fanfare, no cheering, no crowds, only the deafening silence of victory. You collapse, not in defeat, but in triumph. The last man standing in this race. You've endured the ultimate test of spirit and emerged victorious. You feel tears running down your face. You want to scream, but welcome back. Now you wake up to the truth. You've not only completed this daunting race, you've lived it from the very beginning, from the earliest race of your life. You are here because you were the most resilient, the most persistent. This victory is a reminder to cherish every challenge, every breath, and every moment in your life, for within you is a champion who has triumphed in the most primal battle of all. I hope you enjoyed this story and this little reminder. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And as always, see you soon. Bye.